Hello, this is Telegram Lucy and welcome back to another review on the Batwoman Season 1 Episode 9. And wow, oh my god, this is another big episode. Not only is it one for the crisis, but we get loads of cameos. Some that we do not even deserve. But let's just get into today's one. Let's just go.
Crisis on Infinite Earths. The CW's crossover event begins Sunday at 8/7 Central.
So in the beginning of the episode, we see the Sarah, Kate, and Kara all drinking because of his death, and they're trying to celebrate it way that he would want it to be, where she's just carrying on the mission. And I thought it was quite a cool scene, just to see them all trying to connect with each other after a big loss. So then the monitor tells them that they need a lab. The Wave Riders only need Ray Palmer's lab, but sadly, Sarah tells him that basically she told Legends that they'll never do a crossover, and I'm very sad about this because will we ever get a good crossover again with the Legends? So Harbinger goes to Earth 74 to go retrieve a Wave Rider, and this world the Legends have all retired except from Heatwave, and wow, Gideon is Leonard Snart, and I am so excited because he is my favourite character in the Arrowverse, and I'm so happy that he's back. Shame that he's not physically there, but I really liked his scene with Mick Ord. He is perfect! Wow, he's amazing. But yeah, all the Legends, all the teammates come onto the team, and the monitor reveals but there are certain people who can save the multiverse, which are called Paragons, I guess, I think they're called. And it says that Supergirl is the one for truth, I think, or hope. Sarah is one for courage, I think. And then it tells them that there's one in the future on Earth 99 with Bruce Wayne. And then we got one with the Superman who's lost all hope for humanity. And I was very excited for this point because we got to see quite cool cameos. So I'll be breaking this bit up into 3 different parts, but don't worry, this will sort of go chronologically as well. So I'll go with let's go with the Batman stuff first. So Kate and Kara go to Earth 99 to try to find the Paragon of Earth 99. They find Bruce Wayne, who's in a metal suit, and yeah, I don't think Kevin Conroy. I really like his work. I admire his work, but he does not look like a Bruce Wayne or a Batman. But the voice is there. I just don't think he looks like one. But nevertheless, he does a good job. I'm excited for him. So they go. So Kate and Bruce talk. And he says that his car, or Kate's died, for the last 5 years she's been dead. It's either been Clayface or John Doe who's tried to trick him. And that's very surprising because normally, well, I wouldn't have thought they would not been able to say stuff like that for like Batman characters. But then we get Kara, she sees his collection of all the trophies he's done. And he says that, or it's basically hinted that he killed the Joker, the Riddler, I think it's Mr. Freeze there as well, and also Superman. So, Kate and Kara, confront him about this, and then he starts attacking Kara, and then Kate kills him. So, let's move on to the next big plot point of this episode, which was, let's do Oliver, scene. So Oliver is dead, so Mia, Sarah, Constantine, and Flash take him to Earth, I think it's 18, where basically he's still in the Wild West, I think it is. And while they're there, they find a Jonah Hex before he's got a scar on his face. And they find a Lazarus pit so they can put Oliver in. When they put him in there, he comes out a monster, as all the other people. But this time is a lot different, because normally you still have his soul, but it is lost in your body. But this time he's completely gone, or the soul is. So now the whole team is wondering where they're going to go. But I'm pretty sure it's already spoiled where it's gonna go because it's gonna go to Lian Yu to get it, and they said about in the promo pictures probably the Spectre and Lucifer is gonna like try to bring him back. So I think that could be a quite cool scene. But let's move on to the last big plot point of this episode. So we see Lois Lane and Superman from Earth 38. They go to retrieve the Superman who's lost all hope for humanity. But sadly, Lex Luthor has betrayed him and got the Book of Destiny and is going after Superman to kill him. So Iris West joins Lois and Clark to try to find the Superman. So while they're there, they when Lois and Clark hear about this news, they find that Superman has already died on the Earth which they're on, and a lot of people have been speculating that it is the Superboy Adventures Superman. I think I don't know. I never watched that show, but then all three of them go to the Smallville Earth, and they had one opportunity and they missed it. The Smallville theme song. Why didn't I play it then? Not in Elsewhere. Oh God, why? They had one job and they messed it up. But yeah, they all vanished because Lex Luthor's there, and this scene is actually a really good one. Even though it's not what many people were expecting, but it was a good one. So it turns out that this version has given up his powers to have a family, and has got two girls, I think it is. And he punches Lex Luthor, he runs away. And yeah, I actually kind of like this version of Clark now. Yeah, I liked him in the early seasons. That's pretty much I've only seen him in that. So then they go to the Earth 77, which is where the Kingdom Come Superman is. And then he tells them about what happened, about how these Joker came to Metropolis, I think it's called. He kills everybody except from Superman with a gas, and it's quite a sad scene. But sadly, Lex Luthor's there, and he turns that Superman against the Earth 38 Superman, and they have a pretty good fight. And I will admit, this scene is very pointless, but it is really cool, but still very pointless, because it was cool, but it was pointless, because you didn't really need to see it. But I'm happy that I did see it, and that's when they all go to Wave Rider. And Ray Palmer builds a machine which can track the pathogens, paragons. Turns out that there's one on the ship which is it's either Truth, Courage, or yeah, it's one of those ones. And turns out that it's Kate. And this gets really surprising at the end, where she has a piece of kryptonite after she talks to Kara, and I don't know if that's supposed to lead anywhere in like a near crossover with those two. I would hope not, because I actually quite like both shows. Not very much to go, but I do hope it doesn't really go down that route where she does follow in steps with the Earth 99 Bruce Wayne. But then Lila Michael loses her mind, and then she goes to see the Anti-Monitor, and wow, it could lead somewhere. I'm not really sure where. So the bad things about this episode was there's some characters missing, like Brainy. He should have been there, and they're not really using the Flash correctly, and I'm hating it for that. They should use him more better, because at least in part 1 he was fighting, but there's only like a few minutes of him actually being good. All the other times he was wasted, or he's got nothing really to do. They should write him better, but I know they can't really do much about it. But yeah, good things was the Superman fight, even though it was pointless, it was still good. The Kevin Conroy Batman, even though it does not look like a Bruce Wayne, he has the voice for it, so I'll give him that. Yeah, Smallville. Yeah, there's like really good things about this episode, but I mean, I'm really enjoying this one. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you like this one, please share, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo. Bye.